Hey everybody, Arthur here with another unboxing video. Today we got Toy Biz Marvel Legends Galactis series Bullseye, and this is the regular version, not the variant. And he comes in this clamshell, as you can see right here. You got all the people on the back, and if you want to see what that variant looks like, he has that little menacing grin. Got a little bit of information, so feel free to pause it. Then we got Bullseye's information right there. So let's go ahead and get this figure out of the package. Out of the package, looking fantastic with this great sculpt. I love the paint apps in certain areas. He does come with Galactus's left leg. I'm one piece away from completing Galactus, so you know what the next video is going to be. Nightcrawler. And of course, besides the Build-A-Figure piece, he does come with a comic book. So in case you wanted to see Daredevil and Bullseye fight in a circus. Pretty weird. But the figure itself is a really solid figure, and it has some fun parts to it. He didn't come with any accessories, which is a big bummer for this figure. I mean, not even a knife, a gun, or anything. But he does have a really nice head sculpt. If it'll focus there, come on now. There we go. So really nice snarl to his face. Eyes almost look like they're too far apart, but one of the pupils might be looking in a different direction. Maybe I'm just being overly critical on it, but no, I mean, this figure is pretty awesome. I mean, its head articulation is really nice. You can look left and right. You can look up and down. It's got a little ear showing through his mask. And he has this like piece of like collar to his suit, which the paint apps are not clean at all. Look at that line that goes around. You can just sort of see as if they stopped. That's disappointing. But again, that's one of the things that people complained about. Toy Biz didn't have that clean paint apps as Hasbro. So it's like that war that still rages on of who's better. And I really don't, who cares? If you enjoyed the toy, you enjoyed the toy. And I love his body, how it's just a, it's a black matte paint. Nothing glossy on him. It's just a nice matte finish with some shading of blue in certain areas. His arm articulation is phenomenal. And I'll actually go to the back so you can see that blue some more. He has butterfly joints. Butterfly joints are awesome because you get some way more articulation. And his arms get that full rotation. Double jointed elbow. Bicep swivel. Even gets a forearm rotation, no wrist rotation. And then his fingers are articulated. And again, with articulated fingers, I like when they're individually, because then, I could just sit here and have a snarling Bullseye flicking off everybody. It's the kid in me, I'm telling you. If it has fingers I can bend, I'm putting a middle finger in it. And he does that with both hands, so I can give 2 middle fingers. He does have a nice belt that has that wash. That's the same wash that's on the gloves. They're white and then they just dirtied them up. His ab crunch is really nice. Like really, really nice. So you can get some really good motion. He has a waist swivel. The belt should technically, I think, be a little bit lower, but like that belt, the sculpt is really awesome. I got a couple pouches that can hold a couple magazines. Miscellaneous little pouches. Has a pouch right there. It almost looks like it says it has a 6 on it, but I think it's just how the wash settled on the actual sculpt. But I really like the look. These look like little metal like needles or something, I guess you can pull out and throw at people. It's just like, I love the sculpts on a lot of these Toy Biz. Like some of them, they just put a lot of love into them. He does have those ball joints at the top, which, They form into the leg really nicely so they don't stand out. So he does get some really good articulation for the leg. Double jointed knees. He does have a boot swivel. Toe bend. Ankle bend. And pivot as well. So really, really articulated Bullseye, which is awesome. And honestly, this is a really, I like this Bullseye. I think it's, if you like Bullseye, you should have him in your collection, even if you have the new Hasbro one, because this guy, he's just his own. Now, some comparison between the Hasbro and Toy Biz figures, and you could totally tell that they're just totally different creatures. You know, they're sculpted way differently. You got the cleaner paint apps over here. You know, you got a little bit more proportioned, I would think, on the Hasbro side. A little bit, the proportions are a little bit off. But I mean, just taking a close up of the faces, if it will focus here. Come on now. There we go. So yeah, so totally two different styles of faces. Bullseye and the head's a lot different. This one has the painted cowl, sort of like neck thing on. Then you got side view ear showing on this one. Has a little bit more wrinkles in the mask. Gloves, a lot different. It's got the dirtier hands over here. And he has the sort of like the more messed up, like bigger hands, because they wanted to do all that finger and hand articulation. Belts, I like this belt. I wish it was sculpted as nicely as this one. It's sort of like that whole, the sculpt on this one I like, but I like this one because it's attached to a gun holster, and plus, you know, his knife and gun in that holster. This one, nothing. And then this one has sort of like plain, normal looking legs. I really like the boots on the Toy Biz version. So really cool, like, just to have both figures. I'm happy with both of them. But I just wanted to sort of show, like, they both have their pluses and minuses, but both are really good figures. Both have that butterfly joints, and I'm happy to own them both. So that is my review and unboxing of the Toy Biz Marvel Legends Bullseye. So I hope you guys liked it. If you did, add a like, subscribe if you want to see more. And as always, good luck hunting, keep on collecting, and have a wonderful day.